Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. So, Archipelago Mod Monday. Today we have wooden houses, we have BMWs, and we have a new Robs mod as well. Right, 20-ish mods only. It was released in the last 7 days, but what they lack in numbers, they are definitely not lacking in quality. Also, there's a couple of maps being released that are really good. I chose only one of them. You have Prague, I think Chinese map. They're really wonderful, but I decided to go with this one. It's kind of unique. Brick Houses 19 by Robs 074, a brick block of flats housing 50 to 85 workers based on a real building in Lublin, Poland. Quality of flats 85%. Thank you so much for having over 80% quality. That's an invisible line that Oolykee usually doesn't cross. These are absolutely beautiful. They remind me of one of the older ones. I think they're also brick buildings. I'm not going to go into details. This is very beautiful design. It's not just a square building. It has a little bit more details, but of course, look at the balconies, windows, everything is 3D. Beautiful. I like the tarmac or tar roofs, which my building where I used to live had as well, so it's quite similar. Right, so we have 50 people, 63, 68 and 85. These are made by Brickswise. This is important because if you're playing on realistic mode, you need to research for panel houses, you need to research panel house construction, so you will have something decent for people in the size that for in my book it's a perfect size. Right, so what about the price tag, I hear you ask? It's Robs, usually we don't have to check it, but let's do it anyway. So we have 85, 68 and 63. The price is 12,000, 10,000, 9,000 rubles, which is similar to the same buildings. It's even more expensive than the same buildings that Vanilla has to offer, so quite realistic as always. Link in description of the video. Cuba project, kindergartens by Vandeco, a pack of 4 kindergartens with different capacities in Cuban style. Perfect for your tropical maps. So they're quite classical. Again, I have an issue with probably some of them are leaking the textures from other models, so please don't take the coloring as it is just because it's problem on my side that sometimes have a problem resolving. But absolutely beautiful design. Reminds me of some of the kindergartens in my hometown, something that I really appreciate. Definitely a keeper. What about the price tag, I hear you ask? If we go into the kindergartens, that would be here. Price tag is 5,000 rubles, 8,000 rubles, 8 and 15. So 260 kids, 15,000 rubles. Vanilla ones are Robs ones, so yeah, quite realistic. You can see the price tag is quite similar to this one that has a little bit bigger capacity but a little bit bigger price. So yeah, not a cheaty mod at all. Link in the description of the video. Hear me roar and Peza large garbage containers with freaking footpaths. Thank you so much. Large garbage containers with footpaths, 156 tons of mixed waste, re-upload due to file error. Fantastic mode. This is obviously the best mode in this mod Monday. It has the what is this? The roof tiles or the fence or the roof tiles. It looks quite rundown and quite realistic. And of course, it has a huge capacity, and it has, more importantly, it has footpaths. I didn't test it if the trucks can use the footpath so we can avoid the road. I think not, but definitely this is great. When you make your blocks, you can just connect them with the footpaths on 3 sides. You have a road on this side, so your people can easily access. You can put it in the middle of your neighborhood, and you're gonna extend the range where the containers are being used, where the trash is being thrown away. Absolutely gorgeous, the best mod ever. And somebody was listening to Oolykee crying in his videos about needing footpaths for these containers. Absolutely glorious. Thank you so much. Best mod on this mod Monday. It's like a birthday present. Link in the description of the video. Topping and Barrack pack of barracks is building with different housing quality 15 to 55 for ordinary workers and educated teachers, doctors with autonomous heating. They are conventionally used in temporary housing for initial stages of development of the city/village. This is similar to the Chelyabinsk, I think, buildings. I think I still have this pack. It's like this is what you build for the workers that are going to build the industries and the cities and stuff. They often continue living in there for a longer periods of time, but absolutely necessary if you want to be realistic in the way you're doing stuff. And automated heating means that they are creating pollution while heating. This is quite normal. Vanilla buildings do the same. So if you don't have the heating supply to them, they will be burning wood or whatever, coal. There's woodshed here, so it's obviously they're burning wood here, but they do create pollution. Right, so absolutely glorious model. Like the skins of the buildings are amazing. The textures, everything absolutely glorious. I love it how it looks. This is something I'm going to be using myself. Now bear in mind they are a lower quality of things, so if you want to keep them for a while, bear in mind that people are going to be less happy in these buildings than others just because of that stupid number. But hey ho, what can you do? Right, what about the price tag? They should be, in my book, they should be way cheaper. Unfortunately I can't find them here, so let's check over here. So you see here, this is the B1055. You can see how much pollution it generates, 55% living quality, 2,000 rubles. And then we have this one here, this is 3,000 rubles for 30 workers. Absolutely not a cheaty mod. This is quite realistic price in my book. Definitely a keeper mod. Link in description of the video. Another one bites the dust. This is the Mini XL garbage stand with pads by Graph Camper. Now, we talked a lot on this channel about a collection of waste and stuff, and more waste containers, different ones, definitely a good and positive thing. 69 capacity large garbage container stand with footpaths. Again, footpaths. This and it's not even with the same modder. This is not the same modder. Absolutely glorious. Looks like the word is out and people are making footpaths for their container stands. I still don't know if the vehicles can access through the footpaths. Realistically, maybe yes, maybe not. I'm not really sure. Realistically, they should be, but yeah, smaller containers, better containers. You have 6 different types of waste that it can be collected. Well, you can decide to mix it. Usually I like 2 of each at least, just if one is filled so it goes elsewhere, but absolutely glorious. Oolykee's hometown, my building, residential building in my hometown had 2 of these containers in front of my building. They were exactly like this, and 2 of them, but unfortunately in this game if you want to do recycling it tends to be a little bit more. Anyway, for more details, maybe we should go with the price tag, even though I'm not sure that we should, and double check the other price tag. 1,000, 2,000 rubles. It's quite realistic. It's similar to the others, like this one is 800 rubles, this is 900 rubles, and it has bigger capacity, so quite realistic. For more details, link in description of the video. 1997 BMW E39 Touring by Christian Joey McBattlefield 1. Nice name. Anyway, so we have a BMW. This is kind of icon. It was used as a police car as well, which has a lot of skins for it, and also personal car. But if you want it, you have in many different colors. I can't even, I couldn't even count how many colors. But it says here 16 unique paint jobs, 2 custom designs, fictional Volkspolizei models, perfect for fans. A lot of details. I'm gonna just skip all of this, and you're gonna have to go and read more about it if you want it. But let's check it out. So you can see here Polizei and Volkspolizei, People's Police, and you have civilian models there. Absolutely glorious car. It looks beautiful. Model is of course beautiful, and we need to check the price tag. You can be bought by using dollars. So let's just compare to some other vehicles in the same category. So we're gonna go for the personal car. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be here. Let's go for the 1-2 Polizei. Let me just double check. Police car here. Unfortunately, it doesn't show here. I have no idea why. It does show over here, police car. Okay, I needed to turn on and off the... Okay, now it should show. So we have BMW Touring here, $3,000 compared to vanilla ones here that you can see. Mars, that would be Mercedes, and some other from Japan and Sweden. It's more expensive, so it's not a cheaty mod at all. Link in description of the video. Here's a weird one. Decorative AZRAT type antenna for panel houses 15 by Pythagoras 991. So decorative AZRAT antennas for Rob's panel houses. We don't have the panel houses here. I'm demonstrating this on a lower building. You can see the antenna here, the pillar flying in the midair. That's the one here. So decorative antennas, there's quite few of them, and you can find them all in the description of the video. So free to build, no collisions, author and modification by Pythagoras. So it contains a version for both lower and higher parts of the building. Also includes additional small decoration, the directional antennas. So yeah, there's quite few of them. I'm gonna go through the mods here. I did not see all of them when I was placing them, but I think they should be seen on top of the screen. Okay, I can't find this one. So when you move it around, it should be visible. If you put it a little bit... Nope, unfortunately I can't find. They are very, very hard to find. Here we go. We have this one here. So if I place it here and build it, and you can see, let's go a little bit here. There we go. Antenna, you can place it on top of the building. It's a weird one, I know, but I think it's a genius idea how people's brains think, like it decorated more. And I 100% agree. We should have more decorations for our buildings, and this is one of them. So if you like to add antennas on your buildings, this is made for the House 15 pack of Rob's 074. Definitely you can decorate them with antennas. Now they're free to build. I still don't think it's a cheating mode because it doesn't do anything except looks really nice. Link in description of the video. Antian and Extreme Rock Archipelago, flat area, hundreds of islands and islets, including large field of loose rock, mostly impassable by ship or road. A dock and a cargo port are provided. Okay, so we have a map. This actually reminds me of Finland, Finnish archipelago, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but for me at least it looks like that. Very, very little fertile land. I did put only part of what looks fertile land is around here. Now you can level this and probably provide yourself with a little bit more building space, but most of it, as you can see, are just barren rocks. It's an island. Let's go with the map straight away. Let me show how it looks like. It's a fictional map. You can see hundreds of thousands, or maybe even thousands or hundreds of thousands of little islands. As you can see here, it's really ingenious. At the same time, it's quite challenging. You have a couple of ports here, but you're gonna have to go with them as soon as possible. I'm not even sure how I would start this map. I would have to give it a lot of thinking. And you can see here that there's an access to the open water, to the open sea here, so I'm pretty sure that the ships can go in and out there. Really, really, really interesting. Let's go and cover the resources again. I think it's a challenge. There are all over the place, but since it's an island and there's no land border crossing anywhere, everything is going to have to be shipped in and out. Iron, similar. A lot of it is under the sea, so if you want to go and mine for it, it's going to be challenge, and exporting as well. Oil is close to the harbor. That's not that challenging, so just a heads up. And then uranium, a lot of it is under the water, but there's some a little bit on the north side. And the bauxite is quite accessible to the port area where it's envisioned straight away. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have a description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.